welcome back to the channel. My name's Audible and today we've got this, a Ferrari California. We're going to be upgrading the radio and we're going to be showing you everything involved in the install and also then what the final results actually look like. Firstly, let's talk about what's in the car. Turn the ignition on, that's a bit dated. So obviously the car being as an amazing car as it is, you got the roof down, you got music going, and this really does let the car down. Very, very dated screen. It does have functionality like built-in navigation, radio for FM, telephone for hands-free. However, it's very, very dated as you can see. So it's time to remove this completely, add a reversing camera, and this screen is not only going to be bigger than this, it's going to be a massive 10.1-inch screen going into the car. However, we also do sleek looking designs where they fit into...
Are call, dial.
We'll just get interrupted by the Ferrari. So the unit that's going in is a 10.1-inch screen. What we also do options of, and we've actually got a Ferrari FF, which is right next to me, that's just had a system done as well. So that is a 7-inch Pioneer unit that actually sits underneath and retains this Ferrari badge. But later on, we'll show you exactly what the finished results look like. This is quite a cool stage as part of the install. What's actually involved in doing a system like this? Firstly, all of this whole bottom end of the dashboard gets removed. Whenever we're doing a sound system upgrade like we did in the FF that we've got next to us, the top end of the dashboard has to come out to allow access to speakers that are on top of the dashboard. But when we're just doing the radio conversions on these Ferraris, this is what is involved. Obviously, all of this comes off and then gets put onto our designated shelving area so everything is nice and safe and protected when off the vehicle. Nothing is left on the floor. Then what we're actually going to be doing is 3D printing an adapter to actually hold the radio in place, all done completely in-house. Then the new unit will be mounted in existing location right in the middle of the dashboard, but we're going to be featuring a massive 10.1-inch screen, which we'll show you later on in the video. Just check this out, Ferrari California, fully updated. And now I'm going to be walking you through some of the functionality that we've added. Firstly, just look here, absolutely stunning, really brings this interior up to date. As you saw earlier on the Ferrari FF, we've got that 7-inch option which sits into the dashboard, whereas this client wanted to have that brought out, easier to touch while driving, plus also a 10.1-inch touchscreen. Well, what more could you want? In terms of what we've got here, whether you've got an Android phone or an iPhone, or if you run both, you've got the option to have Android Auto as well as Apple Carplay. For this demonstration, we're going to be actually showing you Apple Carplay. We do actually have, I don't know if you notice this guy here, it's DJ Mark Knight. We've got his car coming in for a new sound system coming in very, very shortly, so pretty cool. In terms of the functionality, just look how good this looks. So you've got phone calls, you've got Apple Maps, you've got your calendar, Google Maps, Waze, plus you can also download things like BBC Sound, have all of your DAB stations that you like on up here on an application. But literally everything you could possibly need while driving along the road is all live on this 10.1-inch screen. So also we've got phone calls, so all my recent calls, contacts, keypad, but look how good this is. It's so intuitive. I can call my office straight away and away we go. Also on the unit, this is kind of the home screen, but obviously this does work for Android Auto as well. So if we click onto here, this will then load up. It does take a bit of time because we are running dual phones currently. One really cool thing about this functionality is you can have two phones hooked up at the same time. So that's come away from Apple and now onto Android Auto. So we've got Google Maps working here, slightly different layout, but still very cool. You've got Waze integration, WhatsApp, and obviously you can download like Radio Player and have all your radio stations live on here as well. And it starts playing. Sounds quite nice as well. We obviously do the speaker upgrades on these cars too. The microphone itself, we've actually installed that right behind the actual screen itself, out of sight, so there is nothing on the windscreen at all. All you see from driver's view is that lovely screen with all that packed full of functionality of Android Auto, fully wireless, might add. I mean, I've got both phones here that we're using, a Samsung and an Apple. No wires, hassle-free, but also so much functionality now live on this unit. Another really cool thing, which we'll show you in a second, is actually engaging reverse, and then live on this screen we actually get the camera image come up as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, stunning head unit, really happy with the finish. One other thing is actual steering wheel controls as well. A lot of people actually don't know that they've got steering wheel controls on these Ferraris. You do. You've got a seat control and volume up and down behind the actual steering wheel, and that is all retained as well. So you've got volume control live on the steering wheel, as you can see. And then we can bring it down, and we can also change track as well, all live from here, and have full control. So we've retained functionality, we've also added loads of functionality. I'm happy with the finished result. I think you guys would love this solution too, and if you would, get in touch with us. All of our details are in the description below. But thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.